All right, and welcome back, everyone. Let me see here. Got this right there. What do I want to do? Do I want to do this or do I want to do that? Okay, I guess I'll do this. This looks pretty neat. All right, going back to the wonderful world of the K dramas. I'm going to share with y'all tonight some let's see, a couple of new shows I've checked out recently, two or three. Going to chat about them some and then share with everyone some old favorites of mine from going way back some when I got into K dramas. Mm. As always, I want to thank you all for joining me, whether you're live, lurking, or catching me on a replay. Thank you all so much for catching my live stream tonight. And what is today? Oh, it is the 14th. So I should say happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Or, if the case may be, Singles Awareness Day. Sad for short. it's it can be all right. I guess it's not sad. Let's see. What do I want to do? I want to do this. And then guess I'll just get back into it here. There we go. So yeah, back to the wonderful world of the K dramas. First up, this new show I just finished up on Hulu. See, is it subtitled or dubbed? I want to say it's dubbed. Yes, dubbed going by memory. It's a moving show that does not involve UPS or FedEx or moving furniture. It's kind of strange title for the show. Think of that old TV show from like what was it, 2006, 2007, Heroes, teenagers, kids, and people with unique abilities or superpowers. This show kind of runs along the same vein. Let me go here. This is off of Hulu's website. In the 1990s, South Korea's National Security Planning Agency established a black ops team of superpowered individuals, tasked with carrying out classified missions. Members of this elite unit use their powers to defend the country and achieve the impossible on a daily basis. Despite their successes, one day the team Despite their successes, one day the team suddenly went dark, dispersing across the country, never to be heard from again. A few decades later, Bong Seok, don't really know how to pronounce that name. A boy who could float before he could walk, and Haisu, a girl who survived a horrific car crash unscathed, end up at the same high school, quickly becoming close and confiding their secrets in each other and discovering that there are more people like them out in the world. But while life seems relatively carefree for the teenagers, a mysterious delivery driver, blah, 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 a mysterious delivery driver named Frank begins murdering people with powers across Seoul. With danger drawing ever closer, will anyone be able to help stop Frank before he uncovers the children's secrets? So yeah, this was a fun show. And had to mute my mic there. Allergies is killer today for some reason. But anyway, yeah, like I said, watching this was a fun show to watch. It didn't take itself too seriously. Had some really good fight scenes in it, some good action. About halfway through, the story kind of does this, um, shall we say, time shift where it goes back, shows past events for like two, 3 or 4 episodes, and then it goes back to the present, which I don't really mind because it does fill in some story gaps, and then it kind of rounds things up rather neatly on the end. Very fun to watch. Like I said, it's very much like Heroes for those who've seen Heroes, except it doesn't get grandiose like Save the Cheerleader, Save the World, or any of that nonsense. This keeps it smaller, more self-contained, dealing with North and South Korea and the political conflicts between the two. You get, I won't say political intrigue, but there's some back and forth there, some spy stuff, shall we say. Yeah, pretty fun. I quite enjoyed it. I'd even go as far as recommending it because it was pretty fun. Let's see, what else was I. Oh, how many episodes? This does not say how many episodes. More than 10, less than 20, going by memory. And it is dubbed, if I remember right, so you don't have to read subtitles. Yeah, fun show. Quite enjoyed it. Let's see. Moving right along. Tonight's going to be a quick live stream. Been a long day, so it'll be a short night for tonight. But I did want to go back to the wonderful world of the K-drama and chat about some new shows I've come across. All right. This one. Let's see, what was this? Hulu. I believe I'm checking this show out on Hulu. This is Adamas. A very strange cop crime show. I'm not really sure how to describe it. I'm 3 episodes into it so far. It has been a very fun show to watch. Let's see. 2022, so came out a couple of years back. As the synopsis here goes, twin brothers pair up to uncover the truth stemming from a murder occurring 22 years earlier. The siblings, a best-selling mystery novelist, Wu Shin, and his brother, who is a public prosecutor, So Hyun. I'm always cautious with these names because I know I'm going to butcher them. But anyway, the brothers find themselves up against a great evil when attempting to clear the trumped-up charges laid against their stepfather, now facing the death penalty. Similar in appearance, their approaches to problem-solving and contrasting perspectives guide them throughout their investigation. Chasing after the truth uncovers many secrets concealed by a mighty power. So yeah, this has been a strange show because it's light on action, but it's heavy on character drama, character development, and storytelling. I think that's greatest strength so far in the 3 episodes I've watched has been story development, story progression, because we're introduced to the twin brothers played by the same actor, from what I understand. So one actor, twin roles, siblings, twin brothers, one a novelist, and then one a public prosecutor, and they're in their own roundabout way. They go about investigating the mysterious circumstances behind a death that occurred 22 years earlier. So far, I'm 3 episodes into it. It's 16 episodes. Uh, Most of the episodes are apparently over an hour in length, hour and 10 minutes or so. So not quite movie length, but not traditional TV show length. Let's see. Oh, yes, I'm watching it on Hulu. And looking at my drama list here. I don't want to scroll down too far because it might give away some spoilers in it. Yeah, pretty interesting. 3 episodes into it. I'm hoping the show pays off. I'm hoping there's a good payoff in it because it is quite interesting. Normally, I wouldn't talk about a show I haven't finished, but I'm quite enjoying this one just from a storytelling perspective. It's got some layers. It's got some stuff going on in it. There's hmm, 3, maybe 4 different storylines they've introduced so far. So it's kind of interesting how they've introduced these 3 or 4 different plot lines, and they all seem to be interwoven. I've read a little bit on it. It might be another. I don't know how many storylines, plot lines they can interweave into this and keep it interesting. I've avoided spoilers on it, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. It's caught my attention, kept my interest in it so far. Like I said, I'm hoping it'll turn out. If it turns out pretty well, I will come back and talk about it more and share my thoughts on it. Let's see. This is IMDb. So yeah, we've got the cast. Seems well casted so far. Mm-hmm. All right, a favorite of mine. Going right into it, Vincenzo. I mean, hands down, this is probably one of my favorite K dramas I've watched since I started watching K dramas. Let's see. For those who've never watched it, the quick synopsis here is during a visit to his motherland, a Korean Italian mafia lawyer gives an unrivaled conglomerate a taste of its own medicine with a side of justice. Uh, I like everything about this show. It's on Netflix. You can find it on Netflix. It is, I believe it's dubbed, going by memory. This show has everything going for it: comedy, action, drama, character development, touch of romance here and there. I even like the cinematography behind it, the how it's shot, how it's lit. Let's see if I can keep the volume down. I wonder if I can get away with playing the trailer here, which it may not play all the way through. But yeah, just going by these shots here. Great cast of characters, great supporting cast. I like everything about this show, and oddly, it's not going to play, which is kind of odd. But you can see just some of the scenes in this trailer here. There are some very cinematic shots to it. It's got a very nice look and feel to it. And my kitty cat has woken up and she's decided to chime in on it. Yeah, Netflix. Quite enjoyed it. This I highly recommend. This was a fun series. There are a number of episodes that I found myself just laughing hysterically. So it's got an excellent balance of drama, humor, comedy, action. I like everything about this show. This is a recommendation from me. Not very often I can wholly recommend a TV show or a K drama, but this is one of them. Let's see. Next up, touched on this previously, but it is something I quite enjoyed. The Brother's Son, also on Netflix. Um, Dubbed it in English, or English is a primary language, so you don't have to worry about subtitles if you have trouble reading subtitles. Let's see. The quick synopsis is: when a mysterious enemy targets his family, a Taipei Triad member heads to Los Angeles to protect his strong willed mother and oblivious younger brother. So basically, we have crime drama, family drama in it, some comedy, lots of action, lots of fighting, quite a bit of gore in it for those who are averse to gore. So, fair warning on that bit. Basically, you have husband and wife running a triad, husband staying over in Taipei, running the shots. The wife headed over to Los Angeles to raise their younger son, who is talking about living a sheltered life. The younger brother here is, well, you have older brother, you have mom, and then you have younger brother who is completely oblivious as to what his family is involved in. Completely sheltered, college student, uh, not a care in the world except trying to get his college tuition paid. And then slowly he finds himself getting drug into, shall we say, the family business when his older brother shows up going, yeah, there's stuff going on back home, and I've got to protect the family. Pretty enjoyable. I quite enjoyed how it ended. And so I don't want to scroll down too far because it could give some stuff away. Yeah, this was a fun watch. Not a high recommendation, but yeah, if you haven't watched it before, it might be worth checking out. Another favorite of mine. Just looking at this image just brings back a lot of memories of how ridiculous the show was, yet entertaining at the same time. The quick synopsis is: a suspicious business that offers a service of a purportedly all-knowing shaman catches the attention of a tenacious police inspector. So basically, you've got a shaman, his younger sister, his old friend, sidekick, and then you've got the police inspector who gets wind of his shady business. And then moving on over to AsianWiki.com, Cafe Menam Dong. Oh, this is, I believe, dubbed as well. Let's see, the quick synopsis here is: Namhan Jun is a former criminal profiler who now works as a fraudster. For his scams, he disguises himself as a fortune teller and runs the fortune-telling shop Men Nam Dong. He attracts customers with his attractive physical appearance and smooth talking skills. He's a scammer, a schemer. It goes into a backstory of him as a criminal profiler. He gets framed for a crime he didn't commit, gets fired, gets sent to prison for 3 years. So he gets out, wheels and deals his way into becoming a fake shaman, fortune teller, kind of scams people, but yet helps them at the same time in kind of an odd sort of way. All the while he like saves up his money, pulls his resources. His ultimate goal is to go back and find out who framed him and got him kicked out of the police force and sent to prison. So that's his ultimate goal. Along the way, he runs into the police inspector who starts investigating him, and it's got a nice bit of action to it, some comedy, of course, a little bit of romance here and there. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's quite enjoyable to watch for anybody who's never watched this before. Had to take a quick drink of tea there. Let's see. Another favorite of mine, Inspector Coup, obviously on Netflix, dubbed. A reclusive ex-cop re-enters the game as a insurance investigator, searching for clues and crime scenes perfectly staged by a serial killer in her midst. This was a fun series. Reclusive, ex-cop who kind of left the police force. She spends all her time sitting in her grungy, messy apartment playing computer games for hours on end. And occasionally, a friend of hers will uh, hire her as a freelance investigator to look into insurance fraud cases. She comes across one case that looks like an accident, but when she starts looking at other cases, she finds out that there are clues that even though these accidents look like accidents, they're cleverly staged by a serial killer to look like accidents. So it's quite nice how it unravels. It's a very fun cat and mouse uh, game between her as the investigator and the younger serial killer who thinks she can just get away with doing whatever she wants. And along the way, her friends kind of help her out. Well, going by this photo here, this is her friend who works for an insurance company. This is another insurance company guy. This is, of course, Inspector Coup. Inspector Coup's online gaming friend who really doesn't talk much during the show. And of course, we got the younger serial killer who cleverly disguises all her crimes as accidents. So, yeah, fun series. Got a nice balance of action, drama, and comedy in it. Um, Ended nicely. Don't know if there'll be another season. This is let's see. It says 2021 here. So one season, Netflix. Have not read anything recent on this, so I'm hoping there's another series coming. Quite fun. Yeah, her appearance throughout the whole series is sloppily dressed. Think Columbo, but much worse. I mean, she would make Columbo, I guess, look like a neat freak. I don't know. Fun series. Let's see, what else am I looking at here? Nope, that was it. Like I said, tonight's going to be a quick live stream because I had a really long day, so I want to at least come on and share some really cool TV shows I've watched recently and some that I really enjoyed from the past. Some kind of nice recommendations here. Let's see, a quick recap of everything. Moving on Hulu. Oh, quite enjoyed that. That gets a recommendation from me. Let's see, Adamas. I'm just started this. I'm hoping it turns out well. I'm 3 episodes into what this says is 16 episodes. So I've got 13 episodes left to go. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Once I finish this, I will come back and have another episode, another live stream of more K dramas that I have enjoyed. Vincenzo, highly recommended. I do believe I will eventually get Vincenzo on physical media. I mean, that's probably my high mark for TV shows or movies I find myself enjoying. If I really enjoy it, I will purchase it on physical media and own it. Just an excellent series all the way through. Brother Sons, quite enjoyable. One season, 2024, so pretty recent. This just came out. Possibly another season. It did leave it open for another season to it. Cafe Menamdang. Yeah, I'll give this a high recommendation. Quite enjoyable, quite funny. 2022, 2 years ago, one season. Have not read anything recent about this. If there's going to be another season of it. Spectre Q. Yeah, quite enjoyed this. 2021, 3 years ago. I have no idea if there's another season coming. Hope there is. But yeah, breezed through this pretty quick. Some good shows I've enjoyed recently. Some recommendations. Let's see. I've been rambling on now for about 30 minutes. Like I said, this is going to be a quick stream for tonight. Just wanted to keep something going for Wednesday nights. Hope everybody's out there has had a good evening tonight. Let's see what I'll be doing in the future here. I will be, of course, on Fridays. I will be on Comic Relief Crusaders Friday show, so I'll see you all then. And then this Saturday, I believe I will have enough free time to attempt another Saturday comic book related live stream, either in the morning, mid morning, or mid afternoon, depending on when I can swing it. But I will know more about that this coming Friday, what my schedule will be like. So I want to thank everyone for checking me out. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Until next time, everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking me out. Later.